Peace, my family, and we're back to all. All right now. And those coming out of that good cocoon for the first time, welcome. This is your girl, the butterfly, and we about to take off. Let's fly. I just want to send you all that good healing energy your way. Peace, love, harmony, happiness, and abundance. And I hope you guys are out there keeping your mind right and that good mind. How y'all feeling today? Hope you guys are keeping your vibrations up and them lows cleansed. I came on here today to express when you're going on this good journey within, some things that you must keep in mind and you must remember. Now I'm speaking off of my experience right now and things that I've learned along my journey, because I know it could help someone else. So when you're going through this good journey within, oh man, people will call you crazy. You know what I mean? Because they don't know. And again, you have to be strong within yourself. Be strong within yourself to know what you're seeing within yourself. It is real. And again, that's when that trust in yourself comes into play. Because it's a lot of things that the Most High shows you that some people, don't know or won't see. And it's really not for them at that particular time. Again, sometimes people are blinded in ways because they can't see, because they're trapped into the world side of things. And that can be very detrimental, because again, I've been there. Understanding that it's always been a time where, I was always a spiritual being, a spiritual person. And it came a time in my life where I questioned everything. I started questioning my purpose. And ultimately, it started to lead me when I began to question. And again, we have to stop moving on opinions and motivational messages that, people like to do with the scriptures, and instead of just breaking the scriptures down book by book, word by word, breaking it down so where people can truly understand what they're reading and the true stories behind the scriptures. Now, our master teacher, Dr. Malachi York, does that. He breaks it down. And I don't know anyone that really breaks down the scriptures and the facts and the science that it brings to lead you to where it originally came from. Who does that? Who says that? And I'm pretty sure it's people out there that do. But I just say, this is the person I came across, a master teacher that expanded my mind. And I know that he was sent from the Most High to bring in the truth of it all. And that's something to take heed to, just saying, because it's real. I'm just letting y'all know. for people that may, question. And of course, you're going to question, but you got to know it's real for yourself. And the only way you're going to know that it's real for yourself, unless you check the information out for yourself. Go through that spiritual journey yourself. Ask the Most High yourself. Build that relationship up. Connect back. And then the Most High will begin to show you so many signs through time. Not on your timing. And divine timing. The Most High's timing. And again, this is what some of the experiences that I had. And ultimately, it came to trusting myself. When people in your life do think you're crazy, where things in your life just don't add up, and the question becomes, you don't even know why you're here in the beginning, in that unknown state. It's not something in your mind particularly that I said, oh yeah, this is what I want to do on this planet, before I came across the right knowledge. And again, yeah, it was something, you can drag on to your interests and things like that. But I can't say it was something in my soul that says this is what I'm supposed to do. So I prayed about it. And when I did, that's when the answers started to come. And again, it leads you up. Because it wasn't necessarily, like I said, it's not instant. It's like this, as you're going through life, how you normally do. Certain things start to pop up. Certain things start to come through. Once you begin to get in the words, things start to happen. Things start to manifest. And your prayers start to begin to become life. You begin to see it. Certain people will come into your life for a reason. And ultimately, these are the things that's going to build you up. These are the things that's going to lead you up to your true purpose. And where you're supposed to be. But it's about really not giving up on yourself. Trusting the journey. Trusting how you feel in the inside. And if you don't know how you feel in the inside, it's a good way to do that is get by yourself. Sometimes you have to be alone at times so you can hear better. So you can hear yourself, feel how you feel, and be honest with yourself. Because a lot of people like to fake the funk and blurt it out, numb it out, many different ways, artificial substances, and don't really know how they really feel. And on a day to day, it just keeps them in that cycle on and on and on. And then you become stuck and addicted and wondering why you can't really make a move because you really don't want to. Because you didn't become too comfortable with the artificial substances. And it's kind of got you blinded. And again, in that feeling that, oh, this feels good. Or you're just, chasing the feeling because you're stressed. You're stressed about life. You're stressed about things in your life. But wouldn't you want to know about life for real? Not your own opinion about life. I'm talking about facts and science, right knowledge about life. This is not no one's opinion. And when people read Dr. Malachi York's works, this is not his opinion. These are facts and science. Okay? And ultimately, it's going to raise your consciousness levels up if you listen. And again, we have to understand when you're going through spiritual battles, things like that, it's going to be tough. It's not an easy journey. It becomes easier through time because you get to build your strength up. And once you begin to build your strength up, that's when things begin to be at a flow for you. But don't get comfortable. Because again, it's levels to this. And I'm just speaking on the first stage, the unknown. And this is sharing my experiences in this experience. And I know many people have their own experiences. And if you would like to share yours in the comment section, why not? Share your experiences. Because, again, if you hear me, nothing's going to change until people start really speaking their experiences and the truth. Their experiences. And ultimately, once you begin to express, let people know that this stuff is real. And you gotta not move in fear. You have to move with love. Oh man, the Most High sees you. The Most High knows everything you do, each and every day. We have guardian angels. We have protection over us. It's real. And we have recorders. Everything that everyone does on this planet is being recorded. Whether people know it or not, it is real. And again, I'm just here to say it and speak it, because it's too many misconceptions about our master teacher and, things that is not true, and it needs to be spoken that this lifestyle is real. It's the reality. It's the reality of life. The way. And people can sit here and say, well, there's many ways. There's many schools of thought. But what's yours is yours as far as where your ancestors connect back to. And first ancient civilization on the planet was Egypt. Ancient Kemet, Tamaray, whichever name you would like to call it. And they had mystery schools. And people can go deeper with that with the next word they choose to call it, or an ancient word before then. But ultimately, again, we had ways of how to enhance our lives before any of this transpired to where we're in this state that we're in today. We had an ancient way of moving, and it needs to be known and connected back to. And it's real, and people need to know that it's real. And the only way you're going to know that is you got to know your history. You got to know the truth. And he renews your history. 25,000 years, of history renewed. And you got to remember, and it's very important for us to receive this communication from the Most High, which is the right knowledge. For the people that really hear me, it's very important. This is the only thing that's really going to raise your consciousness levels up to where it needs to be. Because again, many people can go off speculations and hypotheses and theories and question, who really knows? And the only person I came across that really knows is our master teacher, Dr. Malachi Yorkel. And again, through my own personal experiences that I've had in my life, shown me a lot of different things. And, one of the experiences I had was me and my best friend was checking out the knowledge, of the right knowledge. And I was trying to show her the knowledge. And all of a sudden, we were looking at our master teacher's picture. and the picture started to move. No, the picture started to move, like it was moving. He was moving in the picture. And oh man, me and her was looking like, did you see that? And of course, my first mind was, I'm tripping. But then I'm like, oh nah. Through time, I was like, that was a sign. It's real. And ultimately, that was one experience. And of course, it may have freaked my friend out. But hey, this is nothing that I did to make that happen. Nothing. It just happened on its own. So, I'm just saying, stuff happens like that to me naturally. Things just happen. And sometimes it's unexplainable because people can't see outside of their physical eyes. And ultimately, being the person that I am and how we can entertain angels unbeknowingly is real. And I didn't have interactions. You know, angels depicted as so-called homeless. And it's real family visited. And, you know, they just wanted to let me know that it's real. And my eyes, and this is just me thinking, I think they just really wanted to test my nature. Looking back. Because at the time, you know, my mom feeling like, oh, you're attracting homeless people. What's up with you? Meanwhile, I'm trying to tell her that's not what I'm attracting. Because when I met these beings, I knew within myself the energies were so strong I couldn't even say a word. I was so speechless, could not say a word. It was that strong. And the next visit I had, this is back in the day, the next visit I had was actually interacting and talking. And I just knew that this is someone different because he came out of nowhere. And, you know, me looking at him, you know, I'm like, where did you come from? And of course, you know, I gave him something. And, you know, we had a conversation. You know, help, money at the time. Because I felt like, what are you doing here out of nowhere? Okay. And he needed help. So, that's what I did. I'm just sharing my experiences, and I don't really like sharing those type of experiences as far as giving, you know, you're not really supposed to speak on those things like that. But I'm just sharing for someone that it could help. But, anywho. And then I had another experience, and this is when, you know, going through life and trying to figure myself out and really what I want to do in life. And it was real, you know. And I'm at the mall. And again, I'm with my mom. And were just getting our makeup done at the time. And again, this is my mom because she's thinking I'm attracting homeless people, right? And then this man walks up. But I tell you, when this man walks up, it just seems as if, he was flowing in the wind. The best way to describe it was flowing in the wind. And I'm not going to say that he didn't seem like he was, out of place, but I will say that it was something different about him again. I always have those feelings. Now I know, pay attention to it. But at the time, he didn't say nothing to me. He just gave me a book. And at the time, I was looking at my mom, and she's looking like, whoa, what's going on? And I'm just looking like, I don't know what's going on. But something told me that, I wanted to grab the book, but then my mom over here saying, oh, yeah, that. And so I didn't take the book. And I regret that to this day. It was a big black book. And to this day, I really want to know what that book was, but something telling me this was when I was looking for, the scrolls and things like that at the time. And something was telling me it could have been the Holy Tablets. I'm not sure, but for sure. But I went on. And so I went to start working at a job, and, I'm in class, and it's just like, the instructor starts pointing out, she loves this app, and this app is amazing, and she loves books. And something just told me when she was speaking that it's in the app. It's in the Scribe app. So I was just like, oh, okay. Whoa. Light bulb. And so I looked and checked it out, and there it was. So after that, I was like, oh, okay. Meanwhile, I done had interactions, okay? And, it is what it is, right? So, I'm going through the Holy Tablets and doing my due diligence, and I get across, the elders, 24 elders. And I'm scrolling through the pictures of the 24 elders, and oh man, these were the same beings that visited me that day. And I was like, oh man, oh wow, this is who you were. I knew it, but it was just like I knew you were, angels, but now I know who you are. Okay. And it's real, family. So, I'm just sharing this experience for the people that feel like, they're alone out here, and you may have other experiences as well, but my experiences just really put confirmation on me to let me know that even though people call you crazy, I'm not crazy. And I know who I am. And I'm not crazy. So, yeah. And then I just went on about, the journey. And ultimately, that changed the way I view things, because I just know that they're with me. And they always been. I just didn't know it. And so, they're with you as well. But the thing is, at the time when I didn't know that they were with me, they were with me. So the same thing goes for you. They're with you. You just don't know it. And you have to be open to, the Most High's words, and really about the journey. like really wanting to really know the truth. Like, that's like what it is, you know? You gotta really be wanting to know what it is. And most time knows if you really want to know genuinely in your heart and just everything, you know? So, yeah, when you really just indulge yourself into really wanting to know things about this world and who you are and a whole bunch of things, it'll start to come to you through time. And you'll get your confirmations and things again begin to just happen. And it's not nothing that you planned. Nothing that you planned. It just happened. And I had other things that happened to me, but I may share another time. But for now, you know, that's one of the experiences that really touched me and helped me realize that in this journey, you have to trust yourself, regardless of what anyone says or what anybody thinks of you. You gotta trust who you are and what the Most High is showing you. Let me let you know that, oh, you think you know, but you have no idea type of thing. It's real. I never really felt like, you know, I thought, you know, like that of myself as far as, oh, I just think I just, you know, it's like having this ego-driven type of mindset. Like, oh, I know. No, I never been that way. Because I always know that you can always learn so much more. And I'm just here to learn and help others at the same time. So, that was one of my experiences. And let me know if you had yours as well. But I just know that when you begin to really get on this journey and don't be on that play, baby, things will start to be revealed to you. But all this happens is through time. So trust yourself, be patient. You're gonna need the patience. And while you're being patient, make sure you're getting fed, reading that good soul food, because that's what's going to help you make things make sense and understand what's happening here, and everything will start to again piece together and come together for you. I know that for sure. Even if you just don't believe it, everything is going to come. I don't even like the word believe, but I know it's going to come together. It always does. So I'm going to leave it at that, family, and let you all know that it's all love and you are loved. And if you have any questions in the comment section, I'll be happy to answer. And on that note, water.